Welcome everyone to WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. Welcome to NXT, and tonight we have a big main event after their impressive match in the main event last week. Beth Phoenix has decided to make a triple threat women's title match for tonight's main event. We have a look at some other matches going on tonight. Ricochet is going to go one-on-one with Lio Rush. We're going to have the War Raiders making their debut. They're going to take on the Tag Team Champs, the Undisputed Era. Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream is going to be another one-on-one matchup. Pete Dunne versus EC3 is sure to be a great match. Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano is also going to be on the card. As we said, our main event, that triple threat match, Baszler, Mia Yim, Kairi Sane. Now let's take a look at some results. Ricochet picks up a win over Lio Rush. The Tag Team Champions, the Undisputed Era, managed to knock off the War Raiders. Disappointed debut for them. Aleister Black with some revenge on Velveteen Dream. He picks up the win. Pete Dunne, his incredible form continues. He beats EC3. Johnny Gargano manages to pick up a win over Adam Cole. And now it's time for our main event. So as we already discussed then, the match last week has had pretty decent ramifications for the two involved. Shayna Baszler, of course, one of those women involved in the main event last week. Beth Phoenix really pushing her female superstar. So it is going to be, as we said, a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Baszler and Yim impressed so much that Beth Phoenix has decided to give both women the opportunity to grab the NXT Women's Championship. Shayna Baszler, my apologies, she's been in decent form. I know, apart from her loss last week, she did still put in a very good performance, obviously impressing the GM enough to put her in this match against this woman who defeated her last week, Mia Yim. She looked really impressive in her match last week. Convincing win in the end for Mia Yim. A couple of pile drivers managed to settle that one. So it'll be interesting to see how tonight goes. Of course, Kairi Sane not had any action yet as she faces a tough task. Two of the best women on NXT, arguably the two best women on NXT, her opponents tonight. But I'm sure the women's champ will have something to say about that. As here she comes, the Pirate Princess. She is, of course, the current NXT Women's Champion. It is Kairi Sane winning that Battle Royal, of course, in our preview episode to get her hands on the Championship Gold. But she'll want to prove tonight that she's no fluke. She'll want to prove that she is the best diva. Diva, that's a very old term. The best female here on NXT by knocking off two of the other best, asserting her dominance. I'm fairly confident that she can do that. It's going to be a tough task. Any of these women can win. You know, Shayna Baszler, submission specialist, Mia Yim, she has looked really good so far. But Kairi Sane, don't write her off just yet. You know, she's got plenty of talent. So it's going to be a pretty even match, I would imagine. As the referee holds the title aloft. That is what it's all about tonight. That is how we are closing out our show. What a match this is going to be as all the women look set to get underway. And here we go. The referee rings the bell. And Mia Yim doesn't fancy getting involved just yet, scouting out her opponents. Shayna Baszler making sure that she's not going to have an easy ride in this match. Taking it to Mia Yim with the strikes. Kairi Sane taking that opportunity to catch a breather. Get the crowd on her side as Mia Yim disposes of Shayna Baszler. And a nice Hurricane Rana there from Kairi Sane. So two women's main events in a row here on NXT. As we said previously, Beth Phoenix obviously feeling that the NXT women's division has certainly got plenty of talent and plenty to showcase here is like a reverse sunset flip almost off the top rope on Mia Yim. Kairi Sane looked really good. She takes down Shayna Baszler. The champ has both women down, looking fairly good in these early stages. There were some other big matches tonight. It was a really good card tonight, a really stacked card on NXT. Some high quality matches. So Aleister Black defeat Velveteen Dream. Those two, of course, had a main event match in the first week of NXT, with Velveteen Dream managing to pick up the win as Shayna Baszler hangs Mia Yim up on the ropes. Goes for the takedown on Kairi Sane, but to no avail. Of course, we also had the War Raiders. What a DDT from Shayna Baszler as she goes for the cover. Mia Yim nowhere to be seen. Kairi Sane manages to kick out a 1 though. As you said, the War Raiders, they made their debut, albeit despite losing to the tag team champions. That was a non-title match. Nice suplex there by Shayna Baszler. Ricochet, after losing on his debut last week, manages to pick up a win over Lio Rush. As well, Pete Dunne, he's been in great form as of late. Just can't stop winning, Pete Dunne. And he knocked off EC3 as well. That is no small feat. And a pretty impressive match before this one. Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. Two of the best as Kairi Sane hits Shayna Baszler with a spear as she goes for the cover. Mia Yim quickly back into the ring, but Shayna Baszler manages to kick out at 1. But yeah, Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano are two of the best that we have here on NXT. Nice takedown there from Kairi Sane. Both women go for the drop kick, but neither one could connect. Now Kairi Sane German suplex to Mia Yim. She's looked fairly controlled in this match, to be fair. Kairi Sane, she's looked pretty good, showing why she is the champion. As she goes to the pin, Shayna Baszler just about to get her back to her feet. She'll manage to break up the pinfall. No Lars Sullivan again tonight. In NXT, it is pretty rare to see the NXT champion in action, it has to be said. No more matches for him, but I'm sure we'll see him sooner rather than later. That is for sure. Still plenty of weeks away from TakeOver, so no real matches determined as of yet. We'll have to wait and see as to whether there is going to be, or who is going to emerge. That's probably the better thing to say. Who is going to emerge as the contenders for the titles? Of course, Kyle O'Reilly. Nice takedown there by Kairi Sane. In the meantime, yeah, there's Kyle O'Reilly has no challenges at the moment. He hasn't really been in much action. Lars Sullivan, Pete Dunne, the carry's on the way. He's going. Kairi Sane with a big elbow off the top rope. That could well be it. Mia Yim on the outside, nowhere to be seen. And that is going to be it. A very quick win for Kairi Sane. My word. We barely got into discussion there, and she's managed to pick up the win. There we go. Kairi Sane knocking off Mia Yim and Shayna Baszler with relative ease, it has to be said. Not too much challenge went into that there. I mean, both other women got a few moves of offense in, but Kairi Sane looked pretty much in control from start to finish, proving why she is the NXT Women's Champion. If anyone had any doubts about her, then, she's just knocked off two of the best. So, what questions can they have, really? That's what she'll be thinking. And a very complete performance as we see there. The big elbow drop. The elevation that she gets on that is sensational. And there we see the 3 count. So there we have it. Kairi Sane retains her NXT Women's Championship. You have to think further down the line. Mia Yim and Shayna Baszler are going to redeem themselves. They're going to earn themselves a future title shot. Or is there going to be someone else in line? The likes of maybe Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae. They're in our women's division. Are they going to have something to say? But that is going to be it for NXT this week, guys. A short episode. I do apologise. But nevertheless, if you have enjoyed it, drop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for more. And I will see you guys in the next one.